Let's camera action! Is Voigtlander 51.1.
What's up? Today we're going to talk about this lens. It's the Voigtlander Nokton 50 f1.1. So, there's not much large aperture lenses around in this world, let alone 1.1. So I'm just gonna quickly talk about this lens, and there's not much to say about it. Just you see the overall construction, like all metal, really heavy. 1.1, 50, but consider the size. It's got a metal hood, like this, and then consider the size. It's a really nice rear cap as well. Considering the size, look at that. A full frame, 50, 1.1, right on the palm of your hand. And then you can see the really large front element and the aperture blades inside. Go focus on the aperture.
Oh, smooth. Oh, no.
It's clicked in third stop. 1.1, but down to 1.4 and then in third stop.
Oh, third stop.
And all the way to f16. So this lens is pretty I'll say the image is pretty, out of this lens is pretty modern. It's pretty sharp, but not as sharp at 1.1. And the bokeh is just like large aperture. It's just normal bokeh. There's no character. It's just a modern fast. You can consider this as more of a fast lens than a character lens.
I think 1.1 is a little bit soft.
Of course, all the lenses that full open is kind of soft for this kind of large aperture lens.
What's over here?
Oh, it's not.
And then
Oh, yeah, I accidentally hit it.
and then the point of having a lens hood is not just blocking the light, because if you want to use this, you want that flare going on. This is just for protecting your front element. But see, my boss bought this
Brand new.
and he just fucked it up like this. So always have your lens hood on. For this lens is quite expensive.
1,100,
1,100 bucks.
something around that.
Yeah. But he first got one second-handed, like 600 bucks. But he realized the rangefinder coupling is off with the lens. So he returned it to the seller and then bought one new, and it's fine. So it's definitely the problem with the lens. It's kind of off, the coupling. The good side is it's fast. It's pretty sharp. It's shallow. And then it's compact in a sense of a 1.150. But the downside, I think, is more than the good side.
The kit lens is even larger than this.
No, this is not even full frame. I mean, the downside is just heavy. It's really heavy, and it's, if you're doing, no, this is something I don't want to say, but for the sake of, the nerds out there, it's not good for video work. You have a clicked aperture ring. And for this heavy lens, when you are changing it, it kind of shakes a little bit and have the clicks. And another problem is usually rangefinder lenses goes down to the minimum focus distance goes down to 0.7 meter, but this one only goes down to 1 meter. So you're really limited in terms of close focusing capability.
I think this lens is shit now.
So just for reference, on a 35 millimeter body, this is the one that you guys hate, right?
This is
The
like
Epson RD one.
No, it's M10D.
Yeah, it's the M10D. Just for reference, a Cosina body with a Cosina lens.
Ew, man.
Look at that, it just fits.
It's huge.
I quite like the look.
It's huge.
Like when you have this on your shoulder, like people will be like, "Oh shit, that looks cool." Come on.
Oh, there's another bad things.
Look, this is with the lens hood on.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's got a really nice lens cap, the logo. Look at that.
I like that.
And yeah, I think, and then it's got a really like the design. I like the design a lot. The kind of a Leica-esque, like old-fashioned grooved focusing ring. Looks like a screw. And then I like it when it's off. When it's like this, it just squat, like fat. It's a prime, large aperture prime on your hand. Just look at that front element. It's really smooth focusing ring, and then the throw is not much, but not little. It's okay, but I mean, shoot at 1.4. 1.1 is just for speed, I guess. 1.4, 2, 2.8. It's all pretty sharp. But 1.1 is soft. But overall, it's a good lens. If you're wanna like a M mount large aperture lens, go for this because it's kind of in the budget range, and it's great German build quality. No, it's a German company, but it's made in Japan. Yep, it's made in Japan. But so we have a couple of more large aperture lenses in the future for review, such as
This is China lens.
this one, really cheap one, like 400 bucks, brand new. Not even 300 bucks. The 7 Artisan.
How much you gonna sell this?
7 Artisan 1.1, 50 1.1. Look at the size.
I think they're exactly the same.
It's smaller.
Oh, 1.1. I think they're a copy.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
How much are you gonna sell this lens for?
That's next time.